On today's show, JaMarr Chase continues to be a clown and spew hot garbage. Plus, there just may be a not-so-secret weapon waiting for the Bengals on Sunday. We're all chiefed up, and we're back with another podcast for that ass.
Before we get the show started, do your boys a favor, hit that like button to help us out, and also subscribe if you haven't. Mike, let's break it down.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up.
Someone's feeling like an entitled jackass today. If you guessed JaMarr Chase, you'd be right. Ahead of week 2, the wide receiver made quite an asinine statement on Thursday. Speaking with reporters following practice, Chase vomited up some kind of ignorant-ass statement that will likely become bulletin board material for the Kansas City Chiefs and his daddy, Trent McDuffie.
Everybody knows that, bro. It's not no if, you know what I'm saying? We are the team to beat in the AFC, and we know it, and we got to act like it, and we got to play like it, too.
If the arrogance of the sensitive Cincinnati Bengals needed any more of a showcase, Brittany Cam Taylor, their 2022 draft pick out of Nebraska, who averages a whopping 62.6 defensive grade per PFF, was asked about Xavier Worthy. And of course, he couldn't just be normal and give the kid any credit at all. He had to take a lame shot at him.
What does Xavier Worthy bring to this KC offense that you guys need to be prepared for?
Speed. That's about it. He can run straight. Run jet sweeps and just run straight. He can't do too much else, so that's about it. Feel like you put your hands on him, he's only 100-something pounds, so if you put hands on him, you'll stop the speed. So basically get hands on him.
When these two take the field Sunday, we here at All Chiefed Up are begging you, Andy, please beat these clowns into the ground and do not let up until you destroy their wills to live. We're sure you watching out there, you'll agree.
Chiefs running back Samaje Perine received an expedited introduction to Andy Reid's playbook during week 1 of the 2024 NFL season, essentially a crash course that came only days after he inked a free agent contract with the team. He played 8 offensive snaps in his debut against the Baltimore Ravens. He caught 1 pass out of the 2 attempted targets for a grand total of 10 yards. There was also that moment when he and Mahomes just weren't on the same page, and that pass, had he caught it, could have been his first touchdown in a Chiefs uniform.
Yeah, listen, he did a nice job for us, so I don't want to take anything away from him. He jumped in and had everything down and was able to play a few snaps for us. I mean, he's going to be familiar with half of the guys that are on this team, so he knows the routine there, so and a lot of the players.
It's comforting to know that while Perine may be struggling to learn the intricacies of the playbook, he at least has a solid grasp of who's who in the Bengals locker room. Perine spent 4 seasons with the Cincinnati Bengals before making the piss-poor decision to join the Denver Broncos in 2023. Sure, Zac Taylor's offense has evolved since Perine's heyday in Cincinnati, but some of the elements remain steadfast, like a stubborn stain on Shannon Sharp's mattress.
It was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk.
That familiarity might just provide Kansas City with the competitive edge they desperately seek. Perine is also keeping everyone honest ahead of the Week 2 showdown, declaring they're not the team that they showed last week against the Patriots. A statement that can only be interpreted as a gentle reminder to the Chiefs that the Bengals will in fact play as if they're going to hang a banner and get a ring if they squeak out a win.
The Chiefs have been busy prepping for week number 2, having completed their second practice of the week with more twists than a bag of pretzels. Wide receiver Hollywood Brown was again absent and is not going to play this weekend, while the Bengals were similarly deprived of wide receiver T. Higgins. As the final practice of the week looms, it's becoming increasingly evident that both teams will have to navigate the upcoming game without these prominent players. For Kansas City, this means more playing time for Xavier Worthy, Chiefs rookie wide receiver, who, let's just say, should be feeling particularly motivated after some not so flattering remarks from Bengals cornerback, who is honestly so irrelevant at this point, I won't even mention his name. On the flip side, Cincinnati will likely rely more heavily on Trenton Irwin. Who in the hell's Trenton Irwin, by the way? Who caught 1 pass for 6 yards last week and managed a staggering 1 reception for 4 yards against the Chiefs back in Week 17 of 2023. Truly, the suspense is palpable.
In the realm of injury updates, 2 non-participants from the Bengals on Wednesday, linebacker Logan Wilson and tight end Tanner Hudson, have been upgraded to limited participants on Thursday, while defensive tackle B.J. Hill has been upgraded to full. Starting running back Zack Moss, however, has taken a step back, downgraded to a limited participant after practicing fully on Wednesday due to a neck injury. This is not a good sign for a team with a mediocre backfield to begin with. And for Kansas City, Status quo remains supreme, with no changes or additions to the injury report. So, as the teams prepare to clash, the stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions, or at least as epic as you can get when playing the attention-starved cinnamon chili eaters.
Steve, it wouldn't be another week of playing the Bengals if JaMarr Chase and company wasn't running that yapper. What do you think about it, man?
JaMarr Chase is probably the single most annoying player in the entire NFL, and no matter how successful he's been in the past, nothing validates the crap that he talks constantly, especially against a team like the Chiefs that have ended his season the last couple of years. JaMarr Chase just needs to know when to shut that mouth a little bit. He's in enough trouble over there with the Bengals because he's greedy as hell. He don't need trouble from Mahomes and crew being pissed off and then beating him down this week as well.
100%. JaMarr Chase has even rubbed off on the other guys like Cam Taylor-Britt, who was asked, Steve, what about Xavier Worthy's game do you like? And he couldn't even just say, hey, the dude's fast. The dude can get open. He's a good player. He had a good game. He had to take it as a stab at him and say, hey, look, if you put some hands on him, he can't do nothing. He runs fast in a straight line. How annoying is that dude right now?
Like you said, he's just following the footsteps of JaMarr Chase. The whole Bengals organization has learned just to be really annoying and not give credit where credit's due. The fact of the matter is, Mike, we saw against the Baltimore Ravens that Xavier Worthy is not just a straight line speed guy. That kid's very smart. He's a good route runner. He knows where to be. He knows when Mahomes is looking his way. A lot of it's invaluable, and when he has the ball in his hands, he has really good field vision. Xavier Worthy is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this league if he keeps progressing at the rate he is right now. Speaking of Bengals players and the Chiefs offense, we signed Samaje Perine. He's going to be facing off against his old team for the first time.
This whole week has been very unusual. Yeah. Even watching them, because of course last year I watched a couple of their games, but watching from a different standpoint to where it's extra film work, it was very weird. I'm like, it can pick up on certain things that I've seen before. That I remember during practice and everything, but it's just a very weird feeling to know that you played there for the better half of your career and now you have to play against them. So it's weird.
Where we pass it off to you, get in the comments and let us know if you're sick of hearing JaMarr Chase and the Bengals constantly running their mouth. Also, let us know what you think the score might be for the game, and is Perine going to be the deciding factor?
Thanks for liking, subscribing, clicking that bell. We'll catch you next time. Go Chiefs.